This is the grayest area in all of education across the country. Most SCAs or state education agencies like ours have guidance authority. We have recommendation authority. This bill clearly allows us to review curriculum that districts may use. There isn't a non-compliance description in the bill. So what we would typically do in that case is if we find out a district isn't doing something that the state has asked, the state requires them to teach 3 credits of math. And if they didn't offer 3 credits of math in high school, we'd go in and say, hey, we're going to need you to comply with the law, show us a corrective action plan. That's usually as far as it gets, because districts want to follow the law. They've got a public that's watching. They've got advocates on both sides of the issue. They get to the right place with local control. If it really came down to it, I mean, I'm not sure this has ever been used at OSPI, but we have the ability to withhold funds from districts if they insist on not being compliant, but it's just never needed.
Okay.
So I'd encourage you to think about it on 3 levels. Very informal. Somebody could complain to us one way or the other. The district's not doing it and they're supposed to, or, hey, I think they're doing something that isn't age appropriate. We could certainly take a look then. The second layer of this thing is really what is required of a district, but it isn't a graduation requirement. So think of, we have PE minutes required in elementary school. This is one of those as well, where there's some requirements in elementary school, but it isn't a graduation requirement. In that case, we do regular reviews of the districts to say, hey, are you being compliant? We go in there and usually we're looking at federal funds accountability and state program review. And we kind of do a periodic look at districts. We might catch something there. We might see something there and go, hey, this doesn't seem right. And then the third one, though, is if it's a grad requirement. And that's where districts have to actually fill out an attestation every fall to the State Board of Education saying, we attest that our program of basic education meets all of the state graduation requirements. In this case, they won't really be doing that because it's a requirement, but it's not a graduation requirement. I know that sounds very strange, but we have a lot of things we require in our school system that doesn't turn into one of the credits required to graduate or one of the assessments required to graduate.